though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, thou art not so. But those thou dost think as thou dost overthrow, die not poor Tithon, nor canst thou kill me.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, gather my fangs and I quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back, keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Rolls in my mouth, the petals are black. One armored suit, the metal's intact. I come fully strapped with a skull woolly hat. Just picture that. Clickety-clack. Now I find my location and unfold the map. My index inspects it and follows the path. My horse is on loan and I borrowed a staff from some mystical wizard. I will give it back. But I'm off to the races, my face has got cracks, worn out and weathered like a red leather mask. Been through the storm, future, present, and past. Light as a feather, swift as a cat, cold as a rock. You know not what you knit from my sack, little bastard. You'll get skinned for that and swim with the fishes once I finish this task. No strings attached. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Gather my fangs, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Kick myself in the ass for not bringing my axe, but I got the flash paper in one single match. Light won't escape me, a fire will catch. You'll beg and you'll plead, you'll scream and you'll scratch, but nothing can save you, you need to relax. I'll keep you alive for a while, feed you scraps, love you like you deserve love with some smacks, a kick and a slap. It's no longer personal, I'm simply detached from what's hurtful. I need to keep my business exact, separate beings. I can see our differences are vast and I can't bridge the gap. Clickety-clack. Built a rickety raft out of twigs and some grass, and I made it to shore just before it collapsed. Salute to this mission, take swigs from your flask, tilt your glass, pick your poison. I'm poised to be fast on your scent. Picked it up just by sniffing the tracks, kept my ear to the ground and heard snickers and laughs, adding insult to injury for criminal acts. Now the cost of your freedom is a liberty tax. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, gather my fangs, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Enemies closer than where friends are at. You should've known better than to be mingling with rats. Gotta lead to your shack from some gypsies in the trash. Cryptic interactions, I asked them to stick to facts. Made a trade and gave them everything that I packed. There's a brick through your window, kids sit through the glass. Notice the note in which the brick was wrapped, explaining that I know how you're quick to the dash, but it won't be very long before you slip in my trap. Like a moth to the flame with its wings in the wax, it's hard to escape with your limbs in the cast. Your heart will deflate when your wrists both get slashed, and gradually I snap these synapses in half. Magnificent crescendo, the cymbals all crash. You'll pay for your deeds, but we don't accept cash. We will mix and match this for that, tit for tat. Gonna get it back. Get you back. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, gather my fingers, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack.
The secretive type, I like to creep in the night, but I speak under my breath to be polite. I'm talking about you. Unconspicuous, keep killing that sweet feeling, the mystique's building. I only speak to the freakishly cheap children. For some cheap thrill thing, I'll be willing to make purchases on my credit card as long as it's of discreet billing. I am expected to get murdered by bombs, so I open up my mailbox with surgical tongs, rubbing antibacterial paste on my virginal palms. Then it gets a little less complex than Oedipus words from my mom's. Ever heard of the song by that guy, what's his face, who says those things? I love that song. think that it's called ambiguity, and the music be handed to you and me in the form of animal cruelty. I'm heading to the laboratory to freeze some ice today, heading back to the lab to prove the skin color of Jesus Christ is gray. Impressionable minds have nothing even nice to say. Your brain is putty in my hands, my man, it seems just like some clay. See, I'm strange, I'll take my time to rearrange your frame of mind. You wanna be with Sage, wait in line with the rest of them grapevine swinging idiots. You ain't busting no grape and making wine, you ain't duplicating my rhyming, bitch. I'm older and dirtier than that bastard baby Jesus is, masturbating penises in an alleyway where she just is, thinking that's enough and it is. Asking, can I live? Is the way these asinine kids imply that they are dead already. They are. Get in your car, release the brakes, put it in neutral. I won't steer you wrong. This way to the future, follow along.
Come follow me. Come follow me. Come follow me. Come follow me. Me.
I'm not saying all the good songs have been written, but all the good songs have been written, and most of the bad songs have been written.
I was a lot more comfortable being vulnerable and open when I was younger, and it wasn't clear if I was or wasn't joking. But so much is broken, just like fuck it, the fix is in. If I can't hide in plain sight anymore, I'll just stay hidden. It's been a minute since I left this domicile. No need to change my outfit, I'll rock it like it's going out of style. It's out of style, ain't no one here to tell me otherwise. It gets more difficult to stay inside during the summertime, but most of the time it's just like any other time. Avoid personal interaction and human touch, shut the blinds. It's been a while since I left this bachelor pad. I need to go to the market soon, cause the food is going bad. The food is bad. I found it's difficult to just cook for one with healthy recipes, well, depending on what book they're from. If you wanna eat healthy, you gotta dirty some dishes. The frozen dinner's quickly ready to serve, and it's so delicious. It's not delicious, it's disgusting, but it satiates the hunger with a quickness. And hey, at least it's something. At least it's something. At most it's nothing. The fuck's wrong with me? I don't know, I'm just adjusting. It's been a month since I left this cabin. The doctor was worried about a fever and other difficulties I've been having. She called me on Christmas, that was my gift. She was worried I might die. I said I might die. No shit. It's been forever since I've said something that I can't wiggle free from. If there's anything I cherish in this self-inflicted prison, it's freedom. Comes at a cost, so I'm private to a fault. Till I default on the loan for home. It's actually more like a vault. No one knows the combo but little old me, the head honcho, the holder of the key. Alone but never lonely. It's been a millennia since I left this dominion. Been in the company of any women. At least I got my kittens. Spent more cash on my cat than I did myself. When he stopped eating, I took him to the vet so they could check his health. They put a feeding tube into his neck. I said, please let this work, cause if it doesn't, I got nothing left. I didn't say that, but they saw that. Cat had my tongue, I didn't speak at all. They told me to call back, but it wasn't weird. I did nothing but stand right there. But to fix this, money's no object type stare. It's been a year since I stepped into anyone else's private quarters. I've been busy self-diagnosing disorders. First world problems, yeah. USA, #1, top of the world. I'm in a tux and cummerbund. Welcome everyone to the party of the century. It's sure to be one for the books, no doubt. Medical ones especially. My 20s were a raw, my 30s were a blur. My 40s, I'm not so sure, but I'ma make them purr. My 20s were a raw, my 30s were a blur. My 40s, I'm not so sure, but I'ma make them purr. My 20s were a raw, my 30s were a blur. My 40s, I'm not so sure, but I'ma make them purr. But I'ma make them purr. But I'ma make
called Eviction Notice. It's a two-parter. It's about how drugs are the gateway to fun and flat laugh lines. There's effort in her smile, and it shouldn't be that way. Her last days are being snuffed out in an ashtray. That's pricely. Trying to intercept the passing away, I've asked nicely, but I've learned not to feed the hand that bites me. This morning, the cradle rocks the hand. As I bang on pots and pans, she's just playing in her warning labeled box again. She wants a man I can look up to, a role model to come through. Don't bother unpacking your car. Synogen-filled thrill sticks, this girl will spit fire. Got me doing pirouettes over her guilt trip wire. I still skip by a landmine or two. See, I've learned the landscape, all the while practicing my firm handshake. Hair trigger finger itch to spark any conversation. Said explosive personalities don't want deadly confrontation. What happens in between her lips? She needs a fix more than she knows. Her friend's a bitch and needs to go. There's a note on the door. Eviction notice. Listen, one of us is leaving, and when I say us, I mean you. You're leaving. You're leaving. You're leaving. I'm in the house, y'all. I'm in the house, y'all. And ain't no little piece of paper gonna kick me out, y'all. I'm in the house. I'm in the house, and ain't no legal separation gonna kick my ass out. I'm in the house, y'all. I'm in the house, y'all. And ain't no new boyfriend gonna kick me out, y'all. Dad, I'm in the house. I'm in the house. Ain't no snot-nosed brat gonna kick my ass out. Pick me. Please leave me be. Leave me. Please leave me. Leave me, please. Please leave me be. Leave me. Please leave me. Please leave me. Leave me. The song is called Eviction Notice. It's a two-parter. Basically, it's about how sacrifice and vices will invite themselves to an overstayed welcome at your haunted house parties. One time. There's effort in her smile, and it shouldn't be like that. Her final evenings have her drowning in a nightcap, and that's costly. Trying to keep her on the right track, I ask softly, but she just says, back off me, and I've learned to space her private respect. She breathes some room to need, and every afternoon proceeds to mix her liquid sitter while preparing baby food to feed. She wants a man I can look up to, a mentor. Fuck you! Get your things packed. Yes, kids, the poison is the message in the bottle. Before the dawn, she'll have to kill all fetal positions by ingesting a morning after pill. Crawling fast until I get rewarded for how good I behave while practicing my goodbye way. Should I stay after planning my escape routes and shouting out? Is there a lifeguard in the lighthouse? To the rescue bottle, mouth to mouth. Between her lips she sips. She needs a fix more than she knows her friend's a bitch. And there's a note on the door. Eviction notice. Fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Fuck you!
Fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Fuck you! Get the fuck out of my house!
Fun times, fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Fuck you!
One more time, guys. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Get out.
I love you.
Get out! Get the fuck out of here! Get out! Go!
Your mother would like to hear from you.
Surprising the world with diamonds and pearls. A song about a girl ain't really about a girl. Got a two-way vanity mirror. I'm an amity villain with a peeping Tom complex. You're just a soul collector. You keep putting them in a trash bag. You push them in a shopping cart and go and act sad when there's none left to collect. So you go on and you make more. But wait, why'd you lose them to the state for? The next time you see me, it'll be through plexiglass. There ain't no bailouts in this jailhouse. Ain't no more petty cash. Easy come, easy go. A penny saved, a penny earned. And I've learned life is cliche. One of these days you get what you deserve. I'm surprising the world with diamonds diamonds and pearls. But a song about a girl ain't really about a girl. Got a two-way vanity mirror. Fire in the blind eye, I turn from an 800-pound gorilla. In the midst of misdirected anger, false blood, it can run thinner than icy water. Watch the fang banger flirt with the Death Star. I cried by your bedside, decided right then and there to pretend you were alive. Me, baby, lie to me, invade my privacy, have the decency to say bye after taking the bride. Domestic piracy, you ran out of fam to plunder and launch pads to crash. So when you're done playing dumb, empty the trash. We're looking for our lives back. We wish we could have saved yours. There's nothing we can buy back, cause everything was paid off. I found you in a pawn shop. You were stuck behind a glass case. I watched as the costs dropped. Puppy dog, sad face. Put a down payment on my meal plan just to see your shit-eating grin. Save the frown for when you need to shed your skin. Sell empty shells of yourself. The layers are coming off. Economic fail. Professional victim on sale. Cutting costs. Charity case, don't ask me to donate. Yaks murdered your soulmate. My back's hurting from a tax burden. Pull your own weight, a punching bag for hire. Every minute there's a sucker bet. So what's the over-under? You'll rise up from the dead with the complexion of a ghost. The resurrection was a hoax, but 2,000 years later it's like nobody knows. You think you're slick enough to turn a trick and spin the story just cause Jesus is your fair weather pimp. And you caught me praying with my fingers crossed, so I shuffled up the deck. Is this the card that you picked? Well, if not, how about this? Missionary ain't a job, it's a position. So assume it, the victimless crime watchdog has an owner that's abusive. Now isn't that ironic? With one hand in my pocket and the other choking out your street corner profit. Uncrossed my fingers and said, look at me when I'm talking, dear. I ain't mad at you, and that's the only miracle here. I ain't mad at you. I'm surprising the world with diamonds and pearls. A song about a girl, it ain't really about a girl. Keep your stress in check. Anxiety's a disease. You gotta learn to live with it. Cancer spreads, it'll eat right through. There ought to be a quarantine for people like you. Worry not, keep your stress in check. Anxiety's a disease. You gotta learn to live. I keep clenching my jaw while I sleep. I ain't got no dental insurance, so I purchased a mouthpiece. It helps me collect all my teeth, cause they keep falling out in my dreams. Repeating each step till I'm knee deep in sweat. Till you need deep asleep between sheets, you'll need sex. If you need to eat meat, then just feed on the flesh. If your willpower's weak, seeking ye shall find death. It'll rent, it'll lease, it'll own you. Can't teach new tricks in an old fool. I've been banned from the Bible, but I stand on my own too. Running from self, but my legs have no clue. Burning through every last nerve that I got. This condition is more than deserved, but I'm not killing the time. I'm wringing its neck, choking it out, and I'm stealing its breath. Sucking it in and then blowing a kiss to the caution I toss to the wind like this. You gotta take the stress and check. Anxiety's a disease. You gotta learn to live with it. Cancer spreads, it'll eat right through. There ought to be a quarantine for people like you. Oh, you're scared of the dark, then sleep in the light. You came for the bark, then leave when I bite. Breaking a sweat, you fainting awake with a fang in your neck and a pain in your chest. Losing your power, you're drained and you're wet. When you threw in the towel, I caught it like wreck. That was well played. You ain't self-made. You went from daycare to preschool, from K through 12th grade, and that's hardwiring in your brain. Not to mention the rules of the house where you stayed. Synagogue, mosque, or the church where you prayed as a child. Tamed like you're wild. Reprogram, deprogram. There ain't nothing they say we don't know, man. They've been bringing on vulnerable people and claiming that everything in us is evil. I see them in hell then, but until then, you should chill, friend. Just chill. Play pretend with the forces of organized superstition and get played in the end. You were killing the time, I was wringing its neck, choking it out and then stealing its breath. Sucking it in and then blowing a kiss to the caution I toss to the wind like this. Anxiety's a disease. You gotta learn to live with it. forget about hymns. What are those songs that you sing? What are those songs that are in your head echoing? Sunset and sunrise on my own personal light show. Flipping switches, moving from bass and bottoms to plateaus. The earth manipulates itself beneath me. I stand still, stagnate, can't kill this lag state. Life manipulates itself around me, but I'm dead still, upright but dead still. Word is still born, I will not stoop to the level of the stoop that y'all chill on. If the building's boarded up and the children of the corner liquor store don't wanna kick it no more, cause holes that fill the wall, sneakers are scuffed and toes have become sore. I saw y'all walk from the hood of tough luck. Yeah, if these walls could talk, they wouldn't shut the fuck up. Jump in your pickup truck and drive from the mountain range. Cash the chips and on your shoulder, cut your losses, die young, count the change. How strange. You think these clouds look lovely? Smoke signals manipulate themselves above me. No symbols are below me enough to overlook. I know you read my every move, I wrote the book. Mind not the blemishes, that's on my premise. Endlessness is my to be continued. Notice the nervousness in my footnotes when being interviewed. Shaking uncontrollably. How you doing? Not bad, how about you? Brought it right back to me like what you been up to. I don't talk to freaks. I even ignore my neighbors who live down the stairs. I walk the streets and they don't know that I'm famous in 2,000 years. So I say shit loud in their ears and spit a wretched verse in their face, disrespecting their personal space. In a split second, curtains and drapes get closed. They think they've shut me out, but I can see the ugly mouth in the shape of O's. I'd break their window with a stone that has a note attached. It says I hate Jim Crow and here's a poem that lets you know the haps. I've got a golden axe and I chop cherry trees down. Dead to this world, bury me now. I am from a distant place that sits and waits for my belated time to come, but it's too late, I miss my fate. I F with the deaf, blind and dumb. My father taught me one thing, how to fire a gun. I don't bother, this is survival for fun. I have become the most sinister Sin City slicker, cynical dim-witted trickster, critical shit grinning hipster. Whisper to my ear hole, tell me not to be fearful, be careful not to make any sudden movements, show me your soul. I like to study shoe prints. You stepped to me before. I can recognize these stubby toes and left these guys with bloody clothes. For a second time, nobody knows the pain I've seen. Nobody knows the pain I've seen. Nobody knows why I've got a bloody nose. How they made it bleed. Climb trees, God on a limb to find me. Forget about him, forget about him. What are those songs that you sing? What are those songs that are in your head echoing? I am not here to make a change. I break chains, I break dance moves and move strange. Famous is infamous for inflammatory mission statements. Living in basements, subterranean secret service agents with little patience. A pediatrician who hates kids and women's livers getting choked to death by their own babies' bibs. Baby, did you know that I love women who hate mankind? Talk about it all the damn time. Keep it coming,
I hate men.
This conversation's mine. I own all the stock and boring small talk, and a trademark this facial expression called God. So fuck off! My dysfunction souped by ninjas and hockey fights, while discussion groups infringe upon my copyrights. All them bitches want me tonight. I've been so great and respectful. They only get salty when I bend them into the shape of pretzel. Make them flexible when I break the schedule. It only got hard when I asked them politely not to fight me and to give up. God damn, this is easier than I thought it would be. I'll attend any party and I fight it as long as they're invited cordially. Unfortunately, I've only got so many hundred openings. But talk to me, I wanna take you all under my broken wings. Who's the right man for the job? Put up your hands, y'all, cause I'm not tall enough to stand up to God. Who's the right woman? Throw up one hand and wave it now. I'm taking your job.
I've seen a monkey evolve into a man. I've seen a man devolve into a monkey. I've seen a junkie redeem himself with help. I've seen a wealthy man melt into the snow and blow his credit on a decongestant. The dyslexics breathe easy. People in the top tax bracket just keep looking for freebies, thumbing their noses at those in need of handouts. Talking panhandlers with secondhand clothes, living hand to mouth. Camping out on Capitol Hill. The fat cats are still insisting reparations be a jagged little pill. Today there's free vaccinations at the walk-in clinic. If you're lucky, you won't just be a guinea pig. Call me a cynic. I find it interesting how certain epidemics spread, more specifically where they don't and who isn't affected. Yeah, I'm infected with a curious nature. The welcome mass of God bless this home, not goddamn thy neighbor. They repeat history but can't recycle paper. They don't see the forest or the trees, just skyscrapers. Towers of Babel in a town full of cattle. When I question brand loyalty, the crowd is bedazzled. But I'll never be hoodwinked. I'm mindful of the footprints, the shape of the hoof, the way the path in the wood splits. The author of the book, the origin of the crucifix. The waitress looking for tips in the place where the cook spits. This is where I was when the bomb dropped. hiding from the uninvited onslaught. I've seen people who don't believe in sleep count sheep with calculators that double as alarm clocks. From Noah's Ark all the way to Rosa Parks, to black folk pushing white agendas inside of an office with flow charts. Technology ain't shit, we feed off the fruit. When I stuff leaves of absence in my briefcase, follow suit. Spill the liquid from your double-fisted escapade. Kill kids with the drunken misfits in your Escalade. It's gruel for the food fighting foreign aid. Break them down and build them back up with what we throw away. Administering band-aids on amputated limbs. Kissing them with air raids, your lips gave them infections. Too many closed doors led to backdrafts. Now the spring edition of fashion catalogs feature gas masks. How becoming on these lanky models. They can't look truth in the mirror without a pair of safety goggles. Hold the bobblehead, insert the feeding tube. Even if they stop breathing, make sure they keep eating food. Do the Shivo, mouth open wide like a perverse psycho circus sideshow. Forgive me not, my patterns stay impartial to apologies, despite a plight side of mine that says adding flame infinitum for your eternal fuel tank. My higher power doesn't need to be thanked. Thanks anyway, that's from him to me to you. I don't mind being a middleman, someday I might need one too. I'm at the fire, where are you? I'm at the fire, where the hell are you? I've seen a man devolve into a monkey. I've seen a monkey evolve into a man. I've seen it all upside down, in between, inside out. It's neither here nor there. Hoof prints in the sand. I've fallen head first into the pit of my stomach. Taught to trust my gut. Got no trust in the gutless. Save some hope for the hopeless, but I don't show it. Shoot my load in an opus. Now it's an open casket. Going to Hades in a handbasket. Holding on to a dream, but lately we can't grasp it. There's been too much murder and not enough martyr. Why is it no one else wants to impress Joey Foster? We're at the fire. Where are you? Where are you? I'm at the fire. We're at the fire. Where are you? Where are you? I'm at the fire. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Can't have revolution without evolution, huh? Can't have evolution without evolution, huh? Can't have evolution without illusion, 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 huh? Can't always get what you want. If I go to hell, you go to hell. If I go to hell, you go to hell. Seriously, I know that you pray when the chips are down, but act different when there's atheists around. Have suspicions that make you think you'll drown, all alone in the middle of a crowd. I'd be a liar if I said I never had to beg. Doubled over with my knees bent, touching my head, stuck in a bed, dealing with all of these evil visions, running from the dead in a fetal position, needing assistance from a nurse. She said, tell me where it hurts. These words gon' make my belly burst, so I mentally revert to all the enemies I've cursed, running through my memories in reverse. I said, bring that beat back, man. Bring that beat back. A flash ain't enough time for me to recap. I'm a bastard sometimes, don't think I don't see that. Laughing at the dumb blind, deaf to the knee slaps, cracking punchlines for the sake of some green stacks. Passion for the rhyme can be cheapened by feedback. I shut my eyes and proceed to go dream catch, but a troubled mind can't seem to fall asleep fast. Cut my ties like the way that a fiend acts, go into overdrive and get caught in the speed trap.
Let's start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please. You see, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you gotta go into somebody dying.
Look, I know I'm dirty and everything, but I just want to talk to you just a minute. I just...
Dirty. Dirt. I am more than two-faced. I've got at least 6 with cheap tricks to hide my not so pretty side while accentuating chasing lips. I use Baton Rouge to battle crews who like the remix, and you just act confused by the way I choose to fuck with a double helix. Cut it with me quick, get befuddled and seasick. My ugly mug will be equipped to make it a struggle to see shit. A beat kicks, my belly feels empty. I want a person there. I curse and swear and act unmother-like until I persevere. Haven't been to church in years. Right now that's the setting. Couldn't think of a better place to cover my face and have a wedding. Subsetting how plastic my mask is getting. It's melting and releasing toxic fumes, covered by lots of perfume. Never coming out of my closet of costumes. Cartoon versions of myself get drawn out, and after that occurs, time gets consumed. I'm in the dressing room with the caricatures till my head is cured. I'm heading for pedicures and manicures. Man, if you're not damn sure of whether or not to pop the question, I'll let you in on the answer. Think of sex in a camper, a phony life with a trophy wife, menthol cigarettes and cancer, smoking mirrors. illusion specialist, turning tricks who could never diss. The one they wake up next to, even if it's not the one they went to bed with. Breakfast at Tiffany's, skip lunch, make sure the dinner table is candlelit. Switch my feet until they crunch when I'm unable to make these sandals fit. I can't just sit, I need to move and power walk because Oprah said it and I won't forget it. She does it during the opening credits. I'm so synthetic, I like the smell of coke. Get it? A pound on my nose, power the hose, who pound on the hose while playing a pound of snow when I'm getting snow plowed. I know it's time to fuck the guy now. I just applied blush and look surprised, but it's the way I pluck my eyebrow. Time out. I'm in a tanning booth reading Daniel Steele, and I'm planting banana peels beneath every damn man's heel, waiting for them to fall for my sad trick. I stop, drop, and kneel. With a little touch of magic, I'll let David Copperfield. I'm not real, but I've got feelings, except in my nipples cause of the breast implants. To have my chest enhanced, I pant in dresses, but never dress in pants. Club hopping, strobe like honey, addicted to wrinkle cream, sipping on Listerine. Mr. Clean don't like the smell of nicotine, smoking mirrors. So sophisticated, so cool. I am dirty.
Feel a little apprehensive talking to you about my life with my own voice. I feel a little apprehensive talking to you about my life with my own voice. Although I think people will relate and understand.
Dade County, Miami, 1976. A baby boy living in a hotel with his parents. Mommy was a maid there. Don't really know what Pops did, but he was training to be a locksmith. We moved up the coast, back to where the grandparents lived, perhaps for cash. I didn't think to ask as a kid, and I don't know where Pops went, but things seemed stable even when he left his keys on the table. My single mom, she was able to make it without relationships. Every so often Pops would show up and babysit. It never made me think about his day job a lot until the day when my mom changed the locks. In those days, when he watched me, when I think back, in some ways were made up of coffee, six-packs, and gunplay. Pornography and project step-siblings and half-relatives. But having kids is bad for business. Girlfriends were the rage then, babies in a playpen. Toddlers were plopped in front of television stations. There wasn't just one way to say things. Between the two households I outgrowed all types of combinations. Breaking these codes and peeking through keyholes. Finger on the pulse, stethoscopes broke the needle. Put my ear to the ground and hear the pins drop. Gears in the clock turn like my stomach, turn like the dial on a padlock. Rhode Island was the backdrop, the world was the oyster. Crack the shell, hand the pearl over to the lawyer. In family court I make judgments. I'm a product of my father's trade and my mother's substance.
I feel a little apprehensive talking to you about my life with my own voice. I feel a little apprehensive talking to you about my life with my own voice. Although I think people will relate and understand.
Joey B. Kid weighs like 12 pounds. That kid weighs 12 pounds with my dick in his mouth. Joey Beats is so skinny.
What's up?
I thought they killed him in Black Hawk Down. Oh, shit.
I didn't see that one.
That was very politically incorrect.
So they say, but I ain't no exception. My mortal thoughts lost support, the vulnerable with no protection. I walk the tightrope, thinking that I'd be saved by your net if I fell, slip, and almost got sent to hell. No, I don't pull no life-threatening stunts without thinking it over more than once, which is often. Choose your coffin, unless you don't plan to die. What kind of man am I? Learn your lessons and kill the questions. I find an answer from within. The color on my skin, forget my creed or religion. Everyone knows I violent history from the books. With warmongers, rapists, racists, and culture crooks, it ain't no mystery. But it ain't all in black and white. Society's littered with grays, and I'm trying to gain some insight. Some believe we're species of another kind. On the other hand, we got people who are acting like they're colorblind. What's America? Melting pot or tossed salad. Force the ballad out your mouth. By now, of course it's invalid and don't make no difference. If anything, it hurts our pride.